What is nightlife like in Buenos Aires, and what are the best neighborhoods of the city for nightlife? The city is regarded to have one of the best nightlifes in Latin America, so let's discuss the best places to go. And by the way, if you are actually coming to Argentina soon, you do need to note that you do need travel insurance to enter the country. It is a new requirement as of July the 1st, 2025. I have put a link below in the description and the comment section to an insurance provider, a pay-as-you-go travel insurance provider. I do recommend Safety Wing. The link is below. Now, if you are looking for some family-friendly nightlife where you can go out with your family and have food and see street performances, then I recommend going to Avenida Corrientes. It's this big avenue that runs throughout the city, but the place that you really want to go is this red box that I've highlighted here. At nighttime, they pedestrianize half of the avenue and you can walk down and see street performances. Especially at the weekend, it is a really busy vibe. In fact, Avenida Corrientes is where you will find all of the theaters. It is kind of like the Broadway of Buenos Aires, and as you can tell by these clips, it really does look like Broadway. You will also find the best Argentinian style pizza in the city on this avenue. The restaurant is called Pizzeria Guerin. You can actually see the restaurant on the top right corner of the screen now, and they do the best Argentinian style pizzas that I have tried in the country. Most Argentinian style pizzas are actually really not that good, but the ones here are really good. Now, if the nightlife you are looking for consists of pubs, bars and clubs, then in my opinion, without doubt, the best part of the city to go is the Palermo district. And also, in my opinion, if you are looking for accommodation in Buenos Aires, I think Palermo is probably the best place to stay in the city. It is a little pricey and you do hear more foreigners here, but as you can see in these clips, it is a lovely place, colourful buildings, cobble streets, lots of really nice cafes and restaurants, and as I said, the best place in the city for pubs and bars. Now, one part of Palermo is called Palermo Soho, and this is the part of Palermo where you find more pubs and bars and places where you can drink beer and wine. This place on the screen is called Plaza Serrano, and you find pubs and bars with loud music playing around this square. I probably would not stay near this square if you're looking for a quiet night's sleep. Another good place in Palermo to find pubs and bars is the intersection between the roads Costa Rica and Garachaga. Again, you've got some nice pubs and bars and places to eat around this part of Palermo. There is also an Irish pub not too far away from here. One of my favourite pubs in Palermo for good beer is this place called Desalmadero Bar. It is more local here, you don't really hear any foreigners, and they do a good selection of beers. Now, there is also another part of Palermo called Palermo Hollywood, and in this part of Palermo there are less bars. It's not as busy and as bustling as Palermo Soho, but you do find a few more nightclubs in this part of Palermo. In fact, in Palermo Hollywood there is this famous bar called Uptown Bar, and it's very touristy because basically to enter the bar you go down the stairs into this kind of model of a New York subway station, and then you go into the bar. I've not been myself, but this is what it looks like. I would imagine the prices here are a little bit higher than average, given that it is quite a touristy thing to go and see. Now, also something that you may be interested in doing if you are going to have a night out in Palermo, you can book this bar crawl in Palermo. I've put this on the screen here. They take you to a few different bars in Palermo, so you may want to do this if you are backpacking or traveling alone. The link to this bar crawl is below in the description and the comment section. Now, there is another neighborhood in Buenos Aires which is known to have good nightlife, and that neighborhood is called Puerto Madero. This part of the city is a bit more high-end, so you do find more cocktail bars and rooftop bars here. Along the two strips I've highlighted on the screen here, there are some decent enough bars, though beware, they do play quite loud music. It is not really my vibe in this part of the city, but you do have lots of nice hotels and rooftop bars such as the Crystal Bar and the Trade Bar, and I'm sure also the Hilton have a nice bar as well. So Puerto Madero certainly is for more classy people. Additionally, another nightlife activity that people come to Buenos Aires to experience is to go to a tango show. If you are interested in going to a tango show, once again, there is a link below in the description and the comment section to where you can book one of these shows. Another nightlife activity that you may wish to do is to go and experience an asado, which is kind of like an Argentinian barbecue. And again, there is a link below in the description to where you can book an asado and try some of the local wine and try some of the meat. Now, if you are a Buenos Aires local, comment below and let us know your nightlife recommendations. What are your favorite pubs and bars and nightclubs that you recommend tourists to come and check out? It will be helpful for other foreigners watching this video to know your recommendations. And also, if you are a foreigner yourself, let me know if you recently visited Buenos Aires. Did you like the nightlife in the city? Did you not like the nightlife? And where did you go out in the city?